Hey everyone! Today I'm taking you through the real story behind Cinco de Mayo. It's not about tequila shots or sombrero selfies. It's about pride, history, and a little-known battle where the underdog triumphed. First off, Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico's Independence Day. That's a common misconception. This day actually marks the Battle of Puebla on May 5, 1862, where the Mexican army, against all odds, defeated the French forces. While Mexico's Independence Day is in September today, we celebrate a different kind of freedom. Now, let's clear this up. In Mexico, it's not even called Cinco de Mayo. Locals know it as El Día de la Batalla de Puebla. The battle itself was staggering. The Mexican forces were outnumbered 2-1 and poorly equipped, yet they managed to hold their ground and claim victory. It's a classic David versus Goliath story. The hero of our story is General Ignacio Zaragoza. Born in Texas, he was only 33 when he led his troops to this unexpected victory. To honor him, the city of Puebla de Los Angeles was renamed Puebla de Zaragoza, and May 5th was declared a national holiday. Truly a leader worth remembering. In the United States, Cinco de Mayo started gaining traction in the 1930s with FDR's Good Neighbor policy, which sought to improve relationships with Latin American countries. Fast forward to today, and it's a full-blown fiesta with parades, music, and yes, lots of Mexican cuisine, which, by the way, is often more Tex-Mex than authentic Mexican. In Mexico, though, the celebration is more subdued, primarily observed in Puebla. Think military parades and reenactments rather than street parties. And while kids in Mexico get the day off school, life goes on as usual elsewhere in the country. Speaking of food, if you really want to celebrate Cinco de Mayo authentically, forget the nachos and burritos. It's all about mole poblano, a rich, complex sauce made from chili peppers and chocolate, traditionally served over turkey or chicken. It's a Pueblan specialty that's absolutely worth trying. And just a fun fact to wrap things up. Did you know that Americans consume over 80 million pounds of avocados on Cinco de Mayo alone? That's a lot of guacamole. So there you have it. Cinco de Mayo, a day of Mexican valor, cultural pride, and, of course, delicious food. Whether you're celebrating in Mexico or the US, remember it's more than just a party. It's a day to honor an extraordinary moment in history. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone! Let's make it memorable. Now let's dive deeper into how Cinco de Mayo is celebrated across different parts of the world, highlighting the blend of traditions and modern festivities. While Puebla, Mexico remains the epicenter with its historical reenactments and military parades, the celebration has transcended borders, morphing into a global phenomenon. In the United States, cities with large Mexican populations like Los Angeles, Chicago, and Houston host massive street fairs and vibrant parades. These events feature folkloric dancing, mariachi music, and of course, a plethora of Mexican food stalls. But it's not just about the US and Mexico. Countries like Canada, Australia, and even Japan have their unique spins on the day. In Tokyo, for instance, there's an annual Mexican festival that merges Japanese and Mexican cultures with performances, art, and fusion cuisine. Each of these celebrations, while different in scope and style, shares a common thread: a respect and appreciation for Mexican heritage and the bravery displayed during the Battle of Puebla. So no matter where you are in the world, Cinco de Mayo offers a chance to experience the rich tapestry of Mexican culture, wrapped up in a day of educational significance and festive spirit.